So I've got a confession to make. I've been the biggest silly goose. If you've ever wondered what the biggest silly goose looks like, it's me. It's me. Here's what happened. I sat down to record, rather than stream, Genshin Impact video. We're quite far into this series right now. I wanted to sort of progress and record a video, and so that's what I did. I sat down, started playing for half an hour. We started playing, that's what's the quest called? The Story Quest. The story begins in a forest without rain. Started that story, and a lot of stuff happened. We ended up in... I'm starting to make myself laugh. We ended up... we ended up walking the forest. We saw somebody, and then we collapsed because of some stinky smell. And then we had a vision. We had a vision of this massive, like, ethereal, beautiful, mysterious tree. I'm going to cut to my reaction of seeing that tree. Whoa. Look at this. So as you see from my reaction, there was no video. I had pressed record, but I hadn't linked my OBS recording stuff. Can't even speak at the moment. My OBS, my recording software to the game. So it's just a black screen. I recorded a black screen for about 20 minutes. But no matter. We will adapt and overcome. We've only missed a little bit of story. But, to be honest, I think most of you know what happened. For I am so behind in this story. Anyway, we've got to go and do some stuff, so let's go and do it. I have totally forgotten what we're meant to be doing.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Check the lamps. We're checking lamps. That's what we're doing. We're checking lamps. We're fine. If anybody else is coming in to this, got an itchy chin. Just thought I'd let you know. I've got a new character, as you can see. I've got Navia. We won that on the last stream. And that was good fun. Because I don't often get luck with this whole wishing malarkey. But I did this time, and it was nice. It was nice to feel special for a minute, to be honest. Okay. Any more lamps? What the heck am I doing here? I'm missing all these lamps. No. Maybe I didn't need to go where I went. I can't. Oh, there we are.
Seems to be getting a little wobbly.
There we are. That's a lamp. Makes sense. Looked like a plant, which I guess is the point. But I didn't see.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
That's a good lamp. That's a real nice lamp. Can't even see a lamp here. What's going on?
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
So I think we have to clean this.
It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Thanks, Paimon.
By the way, Collei, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Both?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Oh, by the way, you'll see my face become really bright and really dark at some points. I have to have this door open. My little husky dog has decided to sleep in the doorway. So I cannot regulate the lighting in this room at the moment.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Makoto.
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Cool.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
I should hope not. Technically, we've known each other for a long time.
Because you two know Amber, right?
Ah, right, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, we do.
Amber? You mean...
The avid glider from Mondstadt?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
That's a good point. I miss Amber. I haven't used Amber for a while.
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
We get it. You like her.
Sorry.
Huh?
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
Like Amber in what way?
It's alright, Collei. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Oh, that's
In
nice.
one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
Really?
I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Siristana until you mentioned them.
Oh my goodness. I'm warning. My my brain is not working very well today, so I don't even know if I could say Rukkhadevata. Rukkhadevata. Not too bad. The Sanctuary of Surasthana. Sanctuary of Surasthana. That's a tongue twister. So many tongue twisters in this game.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
None of your business? You explain the purpose of your journey to Collei.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Oh, that's right. We're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
Let's go
You
clean.
both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Let's do this. Let's go. So I can shoot up here, I think, right? I find a... There we go. Kablam! Oifik. Easy parcheesy.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Ah, so are they like the little things? The little sort of creature things?
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Maybe Lesser Lord.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Alrighty, we clean the statue.
Nice work.
We
That's
plap a
one
blue.
clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Collei.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Lickety split. Let's do the fast way. Badink. Kablam.
Collei, we're back.
Confirm.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Cool.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Collei is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called Pita Pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
Whoops.
No, you dropped it on the ground!
Disasters.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
That's good. Good.
Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. You enjoy the pitas together, Collei.
Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Collei. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
Me too. I would have probably picked it up. 2-second rule. I mean,
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own Pita Pockets in no time.
Pita Pockets. Nice.
Yay! Thanks, Collei. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
Oh, she's a bit of a Jar Jar Binks, bit of a clumsy cat.
Collei, don't you think that Tighnari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
Yeah, I mean, pretty appropriate. I had a clumsy moment in not setting up my recording situation properly. It happens. It happens.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature, but Master is actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Speaking of ears, or his ears, I'd really like to pet them.
I know, right? They've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make Pita Pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Collei's starting to laugh.
Oh dear.
That's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some primordial wrath!
Paimon, you don't want to get on the bad side of Paimon. Be nasty. Nasty.
No! Don't touch me!
What? Huh?
Oh, sorry, Collei. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just...
Wait a minute.
I didn't mean that.
Collei, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
Sure. All three of us.
Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Let's go.
Huh?
LFT.
What was up with Collei just
LFT.
now? And why is she in such a
LFG.
hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Blip. That's fast. Come on, Paimon. Let's get to the bottom of this. LFG, not LFT. Oh, these lamps are working well. Hey, Darina. How's it going?
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
That's very observant of you.
We're back. Have you seen Collei by any chance?
Oh, Collei? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
We have to wait till tomorrow. So further observation. Wait until 8 in the morning? The following day? Well, I think we should do that, right? I know how to do that. Let's go. Okay. We need to, let me see. Time passes by. So very slowly. Wait until tomorrow. There we go. 8. Cool. Nice one. I feel kind of better now. I felt really silly starting this episode. Twice. But yeah, okay. Adapt and overcome.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Collei, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Where's Collei live? Oh, that's her house there. Nice. We can jump from hither to thither. There we go. Hey, buddy with big ears.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's Collei?
I came to check on Collei's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
What's the matter with her? I am
You
concerned.
think she's sick? How
Concerned.
could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Collei has been dealing with for some time.
Oh no. What is it?
Collei has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Collei?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Collei just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's go wake her up. Let's have a look at Collei. What's going on, eh?
Shh! Collei's asleep. Let's come back
Okay. What's she look? Oh, can we see her face? Oh dear. Don't think we can. Don't think we can. I just wanted to check on her. See if she's got any colour in her cheeks. So, follow to discuss. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go. Oh, started raining.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Collei told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
What gets around?
So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Collei is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Collei asked me to.
Very nice.
And
okay.
honestly speaking, I was against Collei revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Collei? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Eleazar.
Eleazar?
Eleazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
It does. They'll lose all control over their body.
Wait, hold on. So when Collei seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Eleazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Is there any cure for it?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Eleazar.
Oh dear.
Nevertheless, Collei's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Collei over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Oh, those G-dang Fatui.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them.
Damn right.
That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Collei and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
The doctor?
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Eleazar was completely stable for all the years that Collei was with them. However, Collei's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Collei is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
That sounds rough.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Collei's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Collei wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Collei once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
How's her condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better.
That's good. That's
Though
good.
I must admit that Collei's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the Forest Rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Collei's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Oh, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Collei too.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
I will.
No
I will.
problemo.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilode Pala Lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Eleazar recover their energy.
Okay. Let's do that.
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilode Pala Lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Wait a minute.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilode Pala Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Calpulata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh. Okay then. No,
Hey there.
never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
Nice. I was seeing reflections. Let's go back. Can you see those reflections? I can't remember the reflections being that good on the water before. I could be wrong though.
Let's get it on!
Let's get it on. Ooh, I'll have some of that.
Watch out!
I love this character. I don't know if this character's like completely overpowered or not. Not sure, but enjoying Navia right now. Pretty cool character. Pretty cool. There we go. Is that everybody? Are we good? Are we golden? That's everybody. I feel like I saw something. No, I didn't. It was just a flower. It's fine. Yeah, let's move along. Ooh. There's a lot of blue circles on this map. Lot of blue circles. What does that mean? Oh, it's them. It's the plants, right? The lotus?
There should be Nilode Pala Lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching.
Okay.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
I think I've been here before, and it was specifically to get these to... I think I used them to upgrade something? Upgrade a character? Level up a character or something? Let's get these as well. Is there any more around? You know. While we're here, let's get a bunch of them. Let's get this fish while we're here as well. Why not, eh? Why the heck not?
Hey, Tighnari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey,
cool.
Tighnari!
Hey guys.
Oh, Tighnari! Someone's calling your name! They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Anything else that we can gather from here? I think we're good. Wait a minute. There's a sparkly thing over there. Nope, fine. Ooh! Almost missed out on this little man. Okay, let's go. Let's go talk to these chaps. See what they've been up to.
Tighnari! Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Withering Waves zone. That was really bad.
The Withering is
That's
back?
really bad.
But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tighnari, why don't you let us help you?
Yeah.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
But I'm familiar with kicking butt.
There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
Oh, I've experienced that. Don't
The
worry.
affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right.
I
If
can do
any of
that.
the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can also control the
You don't
elements.
seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements. Don't sweat it. We've helped others deal with similar situations before.
Wait, you've met other forest rangers before? I was planning to properly show you both how to identify the Withering before you left Gandharvaville. Anyway, since you two are experienced adventurers, come with me. I'm sure you'll both be able to help.
Yes. While we're there, I just want to stroke your ears while we're here, and maybe, you know, brush the tail a little bit. Seems kind of fluffy, like my husky dog's tail. He's having a lovely sleep next to me right now. I wish I had the camera to show you. You just gotta take my word for it. She's super cute.
Hey, look! That gloomy
There
area
is.
over there looks like a withering zone.
It's the Withering Zone. Oh, I can't believe I did a Withering Waves joke. A Withering Waves. My goodness. The dad joke's already starting. Okay,
Even though Paimon's seen one before,
so
it's
cringy.
still kinda scary.
All right, Traveler. We're about to enter the Withering Zone. Since you already have experience dealing with these things, you should already know what to do.
I know.
But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Let's do this. LFG.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering Zone.
Yes. Branches. Withering Zone. I should probably get rid of you first. Might be a good thing to do. Look alive, buddy. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. Protective. Right, these things, right? I can go up to these, and then I can slap them a little bit. Is that right? Okay, if I go here, do a summoning. Go back over here. I'm sure I can do something to these, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a goosing it right now. A silly goosing it, I think. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here. What's happening? Collect the things and then attack. Alrighty. So if I get one of these, head over this way. Bish, bash, bosh. Is that right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm doing something completely silly right now. Okay. I've done this before as well. And oh, right, okay. Is it this? No, I can't attack that yet, right? I've got to do these Mamma Jammers first. Charged attacks, that's it. There we go. There we go. Right. It's the silly goose episode, I think. That's what I'm going to call this episode. The silly goose episode. Am I doing something wrong here? Maybe I need some more. Need some more of these Mamma Jammers. These and come back and charge attack. There we go. Cool. I'm not losing my mind. Brilliant. And then there's one more up there. Flip. All the way up here.
Great work.
There we go.
Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Ah, let's take care of this flippin' tumor.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Ooh.
Coming at ya. A proper send.
Yeah, really fun character, this character. Really enjoying this character.
Now, destroy the tumor of the Withering.
I will. Woo! That was fun.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which Withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of Withering zones have started to increase, Collei's case of Eleazar has also become more serious.
Oh, okay.
But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there a way to permanently get rid of the Withering?
No, none that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
It rings a bell.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Perhaps that's the tree that I saw then, right?
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
Yeah.
They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Cool. Spreading and extending a massive cavern sounds a lot like were what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave. Ah, so that's what I saw and didn't record on the video.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh? You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right.
The tree's sick?
My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the Withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Cool, let's do this. Let's mosey on back to the village. It's cool how the area sort of turns back into a light area afterwards. I like that detail. Should we fast travel? Are we better off doing that? Yeah, let's do it. Let's recharge whilst we're at it. Why not, eh? Why not? Cool. It's a nice place. Very luscious. Ooh. I don't think I've been there yet. I want to go there. To that Lord of the Rings looking tree. It's like Lothlorien. Where the elves live.
Oh,
My dog's having a
Tighnari,
dream right
You
now.
all made it back. How did it go?
You might be able to hear my dog dreaming. No, she stopped. Dang. She does lovely little woofs when she dreams.
The Withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Haypasia!
What? What are you talking about?
Huh? What's wrong, Tighnari?
This Duskbird is Haypasia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her?
Yes,
How could we
I
forget?
remember her.
So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Haypasia's cave to Gandharvaville, Haypasia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
Let's
What?
go.
You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I prefer not to remember that.
But yeah,
Needless to say, Haypasia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon,
that's
Traveler,
Mayu.
could you two bring these to her?
Sorry, Mayu. I'm recording the video right now. I'm sorry. I'll play another time.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
No unusual feelings this time.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tighnari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what was it I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul.
I figured.
What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
Cool.
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Haypasia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Okay. I'll be right here. Next to this old man. And this floating little Paimon. And this bird. It looks a bit like a lizard.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Haypasia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm sure it will, and I won't eat it at all.
Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Okay. So we gotta go rescue Haypasia. Right, let's go. Letter to Haypasia. Let's check that out, actually. Is it just like a set of lines? Experience. Would it be here? Character development items, materials, gadgets, quest. Is that it there? A letter from Tighnari to Haypasia. In the letter, it explains your identity, situation. Okay. 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 Not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. But hey. Let's see. Let's see now. Go this way. Hey Nookie, you coming back in, little duck? You come back in, ruining the lighting again? Very good. Very good.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Haypasia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hopefully she's alright. Hopefully.
Hello? Haypasia?
Uh-oh.
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
I don't know. Uh-oh. What was that? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Is she okay? It's the little things. The little things. What are they called again? What? Hello? Where are they? I can't remember what they are. We've done a quest that mentions them, but I've totally forgotten what they are. Oh.
There you are.
It went. I'm starving.
So hungry. Need water.
She looks absolutely famished.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
I know where there's some water.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden?
Oh no.
Anyway, let's go look around.
Why is it super foggy outside? What's happening? It's turned into a horror game. Okay, nothing in there. We got some water in this deep fog.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this?
Wait a minute. We shrunk?
What happened? And where are we?
Relax, Paimon. I'm sure there's an explanation.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
This is cool. This is crazy. What the heck? Proceed onward. I will. Wow. This reminds me of Minish Cap. If anybody's played that Zelda game.
Wow, this place is huge.
It's
I
humongous.
knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look.
Let's do that.
Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Hey, common chest. Common chests are the best. Okay, bouncy mushrooms. I know, I've done this. I've done the bouncy mushroom stuff. Let's get bouncing. Boink. Oh. Oh. I acted like I was a bouncy mushroom expert, but kind of made a fool of myself a little bit there. Maybe I'm not the expert I thought I was. The old bouncy mushrooms. Am I going this way? I guess. Seems like a place to go. No. I need to go this way. Ooh, I'm stuck. Ah, over there. It's where I need to be. And on this too, perhaps. Cool. Wow, this is cute. What happened? What happened? Did you see that? Everybody see that? Am I dreaming?
Huh?
What the heck?
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Is this turning into a horror game? I hope so. That'll be fun. I love it. This is cool. Where do we go then? Oh my lord. That was bizarre but awesome. You'll sometimes find primeval rosin and sealed paths that correspond to them. Okay. So if I pick up that, I can open this. Sweet. Sweet as a nut. So where am I meant to be going right now? Oop. Oh my goodness. Get it together, buddy. There we go. Apologies, everyone. Apologies for my silliness. Okay. Okay. This way? We're going back? Oh, we're going that way now. Alrighty. I can do that. Gonna have a weird psychedelic moment again? Is that what's gonna happen? I hope so. What is this place? Gee, dang. Whoa. Hey guys. How are you all doing today? Feeling lucky? Huh? Let's do a bit of that, bit of that, bit of this. I love that character. Navia is pretty cool. Works really well with my playing style, as people pointed out when I had to make a decision. Ooh.
Go, Barbara, go!
Let's get it on!
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Oh, oh, silly goose. I'm goosing it right now. There we go. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're golden. There we go. Fun, fun, fun. Sweet. Ooh. Heroes of Wit. Oh, carrot. Cabbage. Wonderful. What's in here? Absolute nothing. Whoa. What? Where? Am I moving? Is this doing it by... I think it's doing it by itself. Wow. That's cool. That was fun. Uh-oh. Okay. So I've opened 2. So if I pick that up now, does it open the one over there? Oh. Excuse me. Seem to be doing something completely wrong here. There we go. That's better. We going down, down, deeper and down? Yeah, it looks like it. And then pick up. Wow. This is cool. It's unusual. So up I guess? Hold on. Where am I heading to here? Oh, look at that. I had 3 gems. Oh, weird. Weird. See? Silent Seeker of Knowledge. Investigate courtyard.
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute.
I know, it's great.
What's the matter? You don't look so good.
It's the tree. Possible. Can I go somewhere out here? Am I stuck? Ah. Hello. What are you? What are you? Well, it looks like I gotta go somewhere. There's a sad chunk missing out of there? Oh no. Ah, okay. There we go. Investigate the courtyard. Down the corridor. We bugged out or something? Am I being traditionally a silly goose again? I'm goosing right now. Investigate the courtyard far down the corridor. That's what I'm doing. I am here. I'm here, everyone. Do I need to be somewhere else or someone else? Do I need to restart? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to do something. So I can't go over. There's... Oh! Oh! There we are. I gotcha. I getcha. There we are. I investigated. Good. Okay. Ah, that's really clever. Oh, I had to restart the whole game then. I like that. Felt a bit silly at first. Bit silly goosey, but brain eventually came back to power in the end. Oh yeah. Oh, it's the middle bit. Okay. Ooh. Shoulders. Oh, Abyss Herald.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Well, you better watch your butt, mister. For I have a good set of characters right now. So, you better buckle up. I love this special move, by the way.
Hey there! A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
It's wonderful.
Try
Wonderful.
not to enjoy this too much.
Here, let's dance.
Let us dance, everyone. Coming at ya. Oh yeah. Oh. Ah, you are not gonna last very long with that attitude, buddy. Why can't I? Oh, it's got the flip it. Oh, I get it. I'm being once again goosing. I'm goosing. Okay, I couldn't do anything then. Just automatically did something.
This guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
Okay, so I wasn't meant to be in. That's fine. That's fine. My journey will not end here.
Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
Both. I am both.
His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
No, thank you. I do not want to be doing that. Why don't you do that? We fine? Oh, okay. Dang it. I wanted to fight him. Is that all, what was that? All just now? Strange. Feels like I was dreaming for a moment there. But I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Haypasia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Ah, so sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Kind of zoned out for a second.
Are you okay? That's really not like you.
I'm having a weird day. A weird day, to say the least.
Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
Let's do this. Let's give her some refreshing water.
Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Yeah. Let's get some with fruit water juice. Water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tighnari, is that you? Huh?
Uh-huh.
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tighnari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You give Haypasia the letter from Tighnari. Oh, is there a wind a-blowing? There's a strong wind a-coming. Is something meant to be happening here?
I see. So, you're friends of Tighnari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm
Alright.
grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Kind of like a cabbage?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Yeah. You tell her that Empire and everything that happened.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
A little?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
Get out the way, Leaf. It's a terrible shot.
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
Oh, they look pretty cute.
In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Ooh, hungry.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Totally. You need to get something solid.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later.
Yeah.
Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature Sweet Madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
Very nice. Make some food by the fireside. Alright, I could do that. Okay, Nuka. I'm gonna make you some food now. 2 seconds, everybody. I'm gonna make my dog some food. Okay, let's do some cooking. If anybody's interested, little Nuka, my husky, had some kibble and some fish, some mackerel. Just loving it. Always keep a husky well fed. Otherwise you don't want to know. Make box lunch. Let's do that. You cook up some dishes over the fire. Very nice.
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Haypasia.
Very nice. Is she gonna, like, have vanished? Nope, still there. It's very nice. Very good indeed.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
There we go. Have some of this then. You're gonna love it. Gonna love it. A delicious meal together. You tell Haypasia about connecting with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think I understand.
Naturally.
Sorry,
Anyone
Zal.
who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn eel would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn eel should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
Totally. Totally indeed.
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Haypasia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the God of Wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then,
man.
on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself.
Oh, okay.
World Forget Me. What could that possibly mean?
World Forget Me.
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
We wish you luck in your endeavors.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Continue chat before settling down for a good night's rest. Oh, cozy.
Now that we know Haypasia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Flip, this is a long quest. Longer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, that's not what I want to do. It's not what I want to do. Oh, we may as well just go up here and then glide our way down to where we need to be. Gandharvaville. Gandharvaville. For some reason in my head I was thinking of Gundam Wing at the same time. Gundamville. Now that would be an exciting place to live. Just a place full of Gundam wings. G-dang Gundam
Tighnari.
wings.
Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tighnari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
Ooh, we're gonna go to Sumeru City?
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Ooh, I think we're gonna be meeting them again.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Haypasia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
Yeah, that'll be cool.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Ooh, what is it?
Oh? What is it?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
We need to say goodbye to Collei.
That's right! Tighnari, we have something important to say to Collei before we leave. Is she
Collei.
doing better now?
Keep saying her name wrong.
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Thank you. Sure, we'll see you again soon. Where is she? Oh, there she is. She's up there. What a lovely lady. Wait for us to say goodbye. Very nice.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Collei. We're headed to Sumeru City.
We'll be back to see you soon, Collei.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy.
That's understandable. I get it.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Collei. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us.
That's nice.
We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
That dog's butt in the background. It's a very waggy tail.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for Pita Pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
I won't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Collei. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Collei, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice. Oh, we completed the quest. Nice one. So we've got a new quest, the Trail of God of Wisdom. Wow. A maze. Amazing. That was fun. It was nice to do like an old classic, pesky video recorded rather than streamed. That's not to say I won't continue to stream this game, because I love streaming this game and playing the game with y'all and everybody giving me lots of tips and advice. It's wonderful. It really warms my heart. This game is fantastic. I love it. Look at this place. Look at it. It's crazy. That's Sumeru City? Is that where we're going next? I hope so. Well, we had a little bit of a dodgy start. A bit of a silly goose start. Silly goose episode, maybe. I'm sure it won't be the last silly goose episode. It's probably not the first silly goose episode. But, yeah. We have to remember next time. When you press record, make sure the game is not a black screen. But anyway, that's been fun. And yeah, if you like this video, feel free to give it a like. If you want to, if you feel like following the channel, I'm going to be doing a lot of Genshin videos. I'll be doing a lot of other games as well. I play a lot of different things. So yeah, come along. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Be excellent to one another. And I'll see you in the next one.